Hello Airsoft friends, how's it going? Welcome to another video. As you can tell, I'm quite happy about this video because I think it's really cool. I'm going to try and do some science. I'm going to try and work out if it is safe or if it's okay for us to use like mouth guards, gum guards, when we're playing Airsoft. So I've bought a couple of bits. And we're gonna try, we're gonna see if gum guards are actually safe during Airsoft. Now I got the idea of this from watching an Airsoftology video, so thank you very much for making that video about this gum guard, about this Sisu gum guard, which is apparently very good and better than general kind of like, you know, gum guards that you would get, like the thick rubbery ones that you'd use for like boxing and stuff like that. So he spoke of it highly, and I've got one of them, and I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to see if it is actually good for airsoft protection. I've always been quite curious about gum guards because I see quite a lot of people using them, and I'm sure all of you are, know that Joseph from Novrich uses them as well, and he's kind of made it a little bit iconic, I would say. But do they actually protect you? Do they protect your teeth, your mouth from BB impacts? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And I don't know if anybody else actually knows or not, because I've spoken to people who wear them and no one has been shot directly in the teeth. And I'm a little bit like, surely you should know if they actually are going to protect your teeth before just running without any face mesh. Now, I just want to say right now, a big thing out there, I am not advocating that you wear a gum guard. No matter what the results are, if this is amazing or if it's terrible, I still say you should wear full face protection. The reason being is if I'm wearing a gum guard instead of full metal face protection and I get shot here, I get shot here, I get shot here, I get shot here, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. And, you know, personally, I don't really want that to happen, and I don't want that to happen to you. So 100% and unequivocally, I'm not recommending that you play Airsoft only with a gum shield if this is okay. You know, I still think you should wear full face protection. That being said, let's have a little look at what this is. So this is a Sisu Next Gen Max gum shield. It's the most premium gum shield that they do. It's 2.4 millimeters thick. They do a smaller one as well, but I went for the biggest one. This is the most protection that they have. It does come with a dental warranty as well of up to $35,000 US. So if you register this, if you install it properly, then, you know, if it doesn't perform correctly and if you get broken teeth as a result, then you do get a dental warranty covered with it as well. Again, I'm not recommending this and saying that you should use this, even if this is the most amazing, you know, product ever in the world, because there's still dangers and your face could get damaged. But we're doing this for the science aspect. Looking on the website, it says that this can protect from impacts over 6 joules. Now, for me, that was the thing that really caught my eye on this, because in the UK, our AG limits for like rifles, pistols, shotguns, everything that's not a DMR or a bolt action sniper rifle, all of those limits are 1.14 joules. Then, when you go up to the bolt-action sniper rifle, DMR's kind of changed somewhere in the middle. A bolt-action sniper rifle max FPS, or max joules, is 2.32 joules. So with that being the case, this should be able to protect from almost 3 times the power of a high-powered sniper rifle in the UK from point blank. And because it can protect up to 6 joules, or it says it can protect up to 6 joules in the UK, that actually makes me think that it's got a really good chance of protecting teeth, of protecting your mouth and making sure that your teeth don't go bye-bye when you're using them in your mouth, because you want your teeth to stay in your mouth. I'm not going to be testing this by wearing it and then shooting myself in the face. As you know, I have got an outstanding, long-running relationship with my teeth. But what I am going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to put them onto these resin teeth. Now, if I get these out, these are a little bit creepy, I thought, when I opened them up. They're not real teeth. I did look into buying real human teeth, but they're a lot more money than I wanted to spend on this video. So, yeah, we're going to be using these teeth here. These are called Beautiful Endurance Ideal Composite Resin Teeth. Now, these are not as strong as real teeth. I just want to say that off the bat. These are made out of resin, which is actually going to be very similar to the tooth that I have here. This is an acrylic tooth. However, this stuff here, it's made out of a similar material, very similar material to if you ever get like a bit of a tooth chipped off and they put a bit of composite on there to fill it up. This is made out of a very similar material. The other alternative I looked at to human teeth was dog teeth, because apparently dog teeth are very similar to human teeth. But again, again, they were quite expensive. So this is what I've gone for. Now, these are a lot weaker than real human teeth. However, if they don't break, that means that this gum guard is doing a stellar job, because these would break a lot faster and a lot earlier than real human teeth would break. So that's what we're going to be going with. I'm going to be doing 3 different sets of tests in total. The first one is going to be just shooting some of these teeth with no protection at all. So we've got a, you know, like an initial baseline of, if I shoot teeth with different airsoft riffs, what's going to happen to them? Are they going to break? Inevitably, I think that they are going to break when just shot, you know, with an airsoft BB at quite close range. But we need to do the test to make sure. The second test is going to be putting the, molding this onto a little fake jaw of teeth. So I'm going to stick these all together in like a kind of mouth shape. I'm going to heat this up and I'm going to apply this. So bend it around and mold it to my little fake jaw. And then I'm going to shoot at them while all the teeth are inside this, and then I'm going to see if any of them break when they're inside it. And then third of all, I'm going to do that same test again, but with a bit of like meat in front of the gum guard to kind of simulate the lip. I don't sadly have any spare lips around the house, and you can't actually buy human lips on the internet, which is quite sad. So in place of a lip, I'm going to use the next best thing that I could find, and that is a sausage. So without further ado, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to shoot some of these teeth and see how that goes. For these tests, I will be using my Crytek M4, and I will also be using my SSG-10. So with that massive introduction being done, let's start shooting some teeth and see what happens to them. It's safe to say that was kind of scary. There's part of one of the teeth that is left on there. The BBs hit the teeth, went straight through the back of the little plastic housing on there. This, for me, reinforces the importance of just having mouth protection. This one here, just completely broken in half, and yeah, if that was my tooth, I would be in a lot of pain right now. So let's now try and make our fake little jaw and yeah, put the gum shield on it. Put the gum shield on it. So the way in which I'm going to make my little fake jaw is I'm going to use this bit of cardboard here. I'm going to quickly trace out a rough arc shape of teeth, so I can then kind of like align my my Sisu guard up with it. I'm then going to use my hot glue gun, and I'm going to kind of like make a few layers of glue to try and simulate a bit of a gum line, and then I'm going to kind of stick the teeth in a way which would then kind of resemble a mouth, and then from that point I can then mold the gum guard onto it, and then we can do some shooting. So we have got our little moldy shape here, and I'm just going to quickly grab me a Sharpie. So that's like the back kind of edge, that's the back edge, and roughly here is where the middle bit is going to be, and that is the shape of our jaw. Now we can take our glue gun and we can glue along this line just like this, and this is going to start building up our gums for our fake teeth to go onto. Now I don't know if this needs to be said, but it's probably worth saying anyway. I am not a medical professional. I am not a dentist. I do not have any expertise in what I am doing right now. I'm simply doing tests that seem to make sense in my head, and hopefully will kind of give us accurate enough results to know if this is a good thing to do or wear or not. Even if the results seem to come back really positive, do not take my word for it. Again, I completely recommend using face mesh instead of just using a gum guard when you play airsoft. That is the ultimate safety that you can kind of have, but you know, if you want to use the information that I'm kind of gathering from here, that is on your own head. Glue, 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 glue. Let's start putting our teeth in and seeing if we can make a little bit of a mouth. So this tooth, something like that. And then we'll take the next 2 teeth. That looks pretty good, I would say. Next, we got the vampire teeth. Oh no, I dropped it in the glue somewhere. And then we're going to go for that one. And then this one here. Now, some of the teeth I actually broke from when I shot them before. So in terms of a top row, that's really all of the teeth I can use on this side. However, that's kind of all the teeth that I really need to protect, I would say, in my humble opinion. I'm just going to quickly put some glue on the back of the teeth, because this is going to help hold them in place. Now we need this to dry, and that doesn't look too shabby. As far as teeth go, like, they definitely need to have a bit of a straightening. but I'm not. That's pretty good. I could be a dentist. Look. We just need to let it dry now. I'm going to put the fan on it to help it dry a little bit faster. While the fan is running on the teeth, I'm going to look at the instructions on how to mold this so we can pretty much get prepped and get ready for that. And you know what? It does look very similar to just regular molding of like gum guards and things like that. First of all, wash it with a bit of soap and water, then put it into hot water, 71 to 76 degrees. Put it in there for 30 to 60 seconds till it's pliable. Then use a non-plastic utensil to determine softness. So I'll put a metal spoon in there to get it out. Next, we want to take it out of the water with our utensil, making sure it's a bit pliable. Put it in the mouth, and then the front bit you kind of fold up, and then you push up yourself. And there we have it. We have got our gum shield molded to our little sets of, a little set of fake teeth. Now, granted, it's not like the most perfect putting on. Like, I'd like to think if you're molding it to your real teeth, it's going to look a little bit better than that. But you know what? I think that is actually pretty sufficient and looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm down for that. I do want to see if I can remove it though, because it should be like removable from your mouth, and it would be really good if it is, if I can take it off and put it on again, because that way I can shoot it and then I can check the teeth afterwards to see if they're damaged or if they're okay. No way! Oh my god! We've actually molded this perfectly to our set of fake teeth on the cardboard, and they are all sat in there super solid. Oh my god. And then it just goes on just like so, and now that is on there. That is sick. That is genuinely really sick. Wow. I'm proud of myself. I feel like I'm doing a really good job here. With that being done, we're pretty much at a point now where we're ready just to shoot it again and see if the teeth actually survive. So yeah, let's try that. I think what I'm going to do as well is try and put a bit of weight or something on the gum shield around here, just to make sure it like kind of like keeps it in place, because I'm a bit concerned that it could get shot and then maybe it like come flying off or something like that, when realistically it would be, you know, securely held onto your teeth and then not go anywhere. So I'm going to try and put something heavier on it, take the shot, and then if it's okay, I'll take that off, shoot it again, and see if it survives. Oh. Well, that is 2 direct hits. So before we go any further, let's just see if those 2 direct hits did any damage. Looking at the gum shield, there doesn't actually appear to be any damage on there at all. It just looks very similar to how it did when the thing was molded in the first place. But let's get it off and see if there is any damage to the teeth underneath. Remember, the teeth underneath are less strong than real human teeth. So if these are okay, if these have survived, then that means that your teeth would be perfectly okay, or should be. Remember, I'm not a dental medical person. Wow. Absolutely not a scratch on any of them. Like, any cracks, anything like that? No, there is no damage on any of these teeth at all. See that? I can flick them all. And you see, no damage at all. And it's not like they're being looked after, or they've got safety from the glue that's in there, because the glue holding them in place is forcing them not to move. If there was like any wobble or any movement, that would allow them to dissipate and redirect the impact. But because the glue is holding them in place, they have to take that impact. And you know what? They look perfect. So let's do some more shooting again and see if they still survive. Oh, it hit me in the head. It hit me in the head. It bounced back and hit me in the head. Ow. Still no problems there at all. Ow, my leg. So at the minute, even though I'm not even shooting at me, I'm getting injured bloody more than the teeth are. And again, as you saw, the gum guard came off. It came off on the last one, but all of these teeth, they are perfect, man. They are absolutely not damaged at all. And you know what? I'm genuinely like stunned in how well this is doing. And remember, like, these teeth, they're nowhere near as strong as your real teeth, because these are just made out of like composite material. So yeah, these should break a lot faster than regular teeth do, and they're just there still going, which is just absolutely like mind-blowing. That's mad. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get my SSG-10, I'm going to put .46 BBs in it, and we're going to shoot this point blank with 2 2.12 joules. That is almost double what we're shooting at it now. We're shooting 1.17 now. We're going to add an entire extra joule into the equation and see if that impacts the teeth at all. Gum shield goes on. Load up our mag. Eye protection on. And here we go. I'm going to go for as point blank as possible. And thank you, No One Knows, for just subscribing. Right, here we go. This is as point blank as you can get, but point blank enough so I can get the, I can still get the shot in. Let's have a little look at that to see if we did any damage to our teeth in that shot. None at all. All of those teeth are still completely perfectly intact. No chips, no cracks, no damage at all. That is mad. That is absolutely insane. Right, that is going to go back on there just like that. And now we're going to do exact same test as we did before. 3 shots, 1 from here, 1 from there, and then 1 from there. And then we'll review again. Those are some powerful ricochets, man. I'll tell you that. They are flying all across the room when I shoot this thing. So just to recap, this has now had a load of 1.17 joule shots from my Crytek in it, and it's also had a load of direct, literally point blank shots from my 2.12 joule sniper rifle with 0.46 gram BBs. And there is not a scratch on any of these teeth. That is impressive. Genuinely, I am so surprised at that. Like, I did not think that was going to happen. I thought these were going to break. I thought these were going to get chipped. I thought they just weren't going to survive, because this thing, it's thin, but you know what? It is bloody hard, and it is strong, and it is dissipating the impacts from these BB shots, and it's not even thinking about it. I mean, looking at the surface, I can see BB impacts. Would you look at that? Interesting, yeah. I can actually see BB impacts on the surface of the gum shield. There's one here, there's one there, there's a couple on the front there. So the BBs are 100% impacting. I might as well just shoot these without the gum shield on as another control test to, you know, just see if they can survive being shot without having the gum shield on, because that is then kind of like rounding out all of our testing. Right, I don't think we need to do any more shooting after that first one. Oh my god. Pretty self-explanatory. If you do not have a gum shield on, that is what's going to happen to your tooth. That is a point blank range 2.12 dual sniper rifle, and that is what's going to happen to your tooth. I thought this video was going to go a complete other way. I did this video because I want people out there who wear gum shields and gum guards when they play Airsoft to know what the actual, you know, dangers are of it, if there are any dangers. And you know what, after doing these tests, that is mad. If you want to use a gum shield, and that is a big if, because for me there's still some issues with using gum shields. You've got the lower teeth that you need to look after. However, I have seen a dude online who uses one of these on his lower teeth and one on his upper. So I'd recommend, if you are going to use gum shields, do that, because even when I'm talking now, you can see my bottom teeth a lot. And if you're running out in the field and you're like, then your bottom teeth need to be protected too. There's still one big aspect to mouth, like, kind of protection in Airsoft, which I'm concerned about, and that is if it doesn't hit your teeth. If you get shot and the BB goes into your mouth, there's not really any protection for that apart from a mesh face mask. So if you are going to be using gum shields when you're playing Airsoft, then you've got to make sure that, you know, you're prepared for the fact that a BB could go down in your throat. And there's nothing I can really do besides shoot myself in the mouth to test what the impact of that would be. There's fleshy parts in there, there's bony parts in there, you know, you breathe through the inside of your mouth, you eat through the inside of your mouth, and it's a place that wants to be protected, and no amount of gum shield or gum guard is going to protect that part of your mouth if your mouth is open. The only way you're ever truly going to have face protection is if you're, you know, wearing face protection. That being said, I must say I am genuinely surprised by the performance of this little thing. I bought this on Amazon. It was £28.63, and there are a selection of different colors as well. You can get it in black, red, and blue. So yeah, like, I'll leave it linked below in the description if you want to like look at that to pick it up. Again, 100%, I do not recommend that you use a gum shield when you play Airsoft. I only recommend full face protection. However, with the information that we had today, if you wear a gum shield and you get shot in the teeth, I would be pretty confident that your teeth would be okay. These are just the results of my testing. Please don't take my words verbatim. Don't take my test results verbatim. I don't want a load of people messaging me saying, you told me I could wear a gum shield and now my teeth are broken and it's your fault. If you wear a gum shield, you're doing it on your own risk. I just wanted to do this to see if they were safe or if they were dangerous. And I have to say, I feel like they're safe. Or this one is safe anyway. I feel like this one is safe. So yeah, Sisu, well done, dudes. I feel like you've done a really good job there. I guess the joulage protection limit that it says on there is legit as well. Remember, on the website, it says this is safe to over 6 joules, and I've been shooting them point blank with 1.17 joules and 2.12 joules. So we are far away from the level at which they say that that this is then going to be able to not protect you anymore. And I'm using it on, you know, naffy fake teeth. So yeah, genuinely, I am so surprised with how that went. Thank you so much for watching this video and for coming on this journey with me. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Please do like the video and let me know in the comments what you thought of the testing. If you think there's more tests that we can do in order to test these out. I am aware that I didn't do the sausage testing that I promised at the start of the video, but I figure if this is protecting you sufficiently anyway, then it doesn't matter if you've got extra padding from your sausagey type lip there anyway. So yeah, we didn't need to do those testings in the end. Big shout out to Project Airsoft for sponsoring this video. If you need any airsoft supplies, gear, kit, anything like that, check out Project Airsoft. Loads of accessories on there. Things that you didn't even know that you need. So yeah, check out Project Airsoft. You'll be happy you did. Also, huge shout out to all of my wonderful patrons for supporting the channel month on month. You make it so I can make interesting content like this. So thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. And yeah, here's to more exciting content coming up in future. And if you happen to be looking for some airsoft friends, check out the StayFreshShoe Airsoft Community Discord server. There's almost 600 airsoft friends on there. So yeah, go make some friends, talk about airsoft, and sort out some game devs to go play with each other. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one.